All right, you guys, so I steamed 3 sweet potatoes in my Instant Pot and I'm going to attempt to make these sweet potato brownies. Hopefully these cooked all the way through. I don't really know. I put them on for 8 minutes. Yeah, they're soft. So I've got some stuff over here. Got my mixing bowl, some salt, some baking powder, some cacao, maple syrup. I just have a little bit of coconut sugar left, so I figured I might as well use it up. And some organic potato starch. This is the brand if you want to see it. I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon. And yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Hopefully they turn out good. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just kind of winging it, you guys. I was just looking up recipes on YouTube and I came across one by Camille Sylvester, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, she took the recipe from somebody else's website, so I was looking at it, but I don't have the stuff for that one. It was like dates mixed with the sweet potatoes, and then almond flour, which I'm trying not to eat nuts, so I just decided, I was thinking about putting raisins in it because I do have raisins and doing that, but I don't feel like getting out my, you know what, I guess I could put raisins in there. I don't really have to blend it. I could just have chunks of raisins in it. That would help make it sweet. If you read in my guidelines from the first day or the day before I started, whatever, the potato cleanse, it does say that I can put dried fruit in my oatmeal or whatever, so I don't have any problem with sticking some dried fruit in my brownies. So let me look for that. All right, so first things first here, I'm gonna pull off the potato skins. All right, so I would definitely recommend letting your sweet potatoes cool before trying to pull the skins off, because it just basically turned into a hot mess. So anyway, now I have them peeled and I'm gonna mash them up. All right, let's see how much coconut sugar is still in this bag. It's about 3 tablespoons worth. And then I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of baking powder, aluminum free. And let's say 5 tablespoons. Let's try 5 tablespoons of cacao and see how it looks. 5, and then I'm just not really gonna measure my salt. I'm gonna add some. Salt brings out the sweet taste in baked goods, so gotta have some salt in there. Maple syrup. Let's start with 1/4 of a cup. There's a little measurement in there for 1/4, so let's do 1/4, and then I'll taste it before putting it in the pan to bake. We'll mix this up and then I'll add the potato flour and then the raisins. Let's add the potato flour next. I'm gonna start with 1/2 cup of potato starch. Ugh, my hand is tired. Now I'm gonna add some raisins. Say almost a whole 1/2 cup. All right, I'm gonna taste the batter and see what I think. It's not quite sweet enough or chocolatey enough for me. I think it needs a little bit more salt. See, it's always good to taste your batter before cooking it because you never know. So, see, now I'm just winging it. Forget the measurements. This is when you have to try to make it taste the way that you want. So this is when all my measurements go out the window. But you guys get the basic idea. So that's 8 tablespoons total now of cacao. I'm gonna add a little bit more maple syrup. Now I'm just making a mess. preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Still a good consistency for a brownie batter. Though most conventional brownie batters are still a bit more watery than this, but it's okay. It's gonna be dense. It's gonna be hopefully good. And this will be a nice snack to help me stay full between meals. Let's taste it again. Get a raisin in there. It's a little bit better. Still think it needs more salt though, because I'm a salt addict. I really like to be able to taste the little chunks of salt. Kind of like a salted caramel. I like that chunky saltiness in sweets. Pretty good. I'm still gonna put more sugar in it though. You guys, I have a problem. I have a sugar and salt addiction. Which is why I need to do the potato cleanse and cut out the fat, because sugar and salt on by themselves can be okay, but when you add the fat in too, that's when you start having problems. Like diabetes.
What is that smell?
I'm making brownies.
Yeah.
Sweet potato brownies.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You want to taste the batter?
No.
Why not?
Thank you.
He was excited till I said sweet potato brownies. They taste much better now. Needed lots of sugar, but now we're gonna give it a try. Here's my baking dish. And I'm just using parchment paper. And I'm just gonna scrape it in there. And I'm gonna put it in the oven at 350 for probably like 35 minutes. Here we go. Let's give it a try. And I'm gonna lick my spatula. Alright, I took the brownies. Well, technically I checked the brownies. See my little fork marks there? And they weren't done, so I ended up putting these back in after the 40 minutes for like another 15 minutes. Because when I went to lift them out, they were still kind of wet around the edges, like mushy, so I don't know. These probably didn't turn out that great. I'm gonna cut them now and see though. They've been cooling for a little while. They're obviously very softish. They cooked for like, yeah, an hour. But I think I should have added more potato starch after I had added that extra maple syrup. I should have put more potato starch in. So, I don't know. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat one. They're still warm too, so maybe they'll firm up a little more as they cool off all the way. But if you want ooey gooey brownies, these still work, you know. Ooh, it's actually very hot still on the bottom. Didn't let it cool long enough, I guess. Alright, let's give it a taste test. Let's hope I don't burn myself. It's very hot. We'll have to get the boys to come test it too. Very gooey. They taste good. I definitely should have added some more potato starch though, so that they'd be firmer. But taste-wise, they're good. And if you like ooey gooey brownies, I'm just gonna have to be careful taking these to work with me, because I don't want them turning into a big ball of mush in, you know, my coat pocket. But much better than the ones I made the last time I did the potato cleanse. The taste is much better. Let's see what the boys think. Taste. Don't like it? How come?
Because
You don't like raisins?
I love raisins.
You don't like it either?
Well, actually, it mostly just tastes like raisins.
I like it. I think it turned out way better than the ones I made last time. And you liked those ones. But you also tell me you like things, and then 2 seconds later you tell me you didn't, so let's try being honest. Do you like it or not?
Not really.
Okay, thank you for telling the truth. Bye. My son is very dishonest when it comes to taste tests because he wants to make me happy, so he tells me he likes it, and then 2 seconds later he's criticizing it. He'll go, oh, it's really good, but da-da-da-da-da, you could have done this, or it would have been better if you did this, or da-da-da. I'm like, just tell me the truth from the start. You don't have to make me feel good. Just tell me the truth. Anyway, I think they're pretty good. Like I said, I would add more starch next time to try to make it less gooey, but it's pretty tasty overall. I did add a lot of sugar though, so some people might not like it. It's sweet. But I'm hungry right now, so this is what I'm gonna eat. I do really actually like these. I'm not just saying that. They're good. Mushy but good. And hopefully they'll firm up a little bit more as they cool off. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch. That's it for now. Sorry that these didn't turn out perfect, but at least you know the base idea if you decide you want to try to make some for yourself. So maybe someday I'll perfect it and then I'll let you know. Sorry. Bye.